This electronic briefing book publishes new information about the nth country experiment staged at Lawrence Livermore Laboratory during the mid-1960s. The experiments indicated U.S. government concern about the possible global spread of nuclear weapons capabilities and its potential for creating greater risk of conflict, but also for weakening U.S. influence around the world. Then nuclear proliferation was called the nth country problem because no one could be sure how many countries beyond the U.S., the U.K., the Soviet Union, and France would get the bomb, whether it was China or India or Israel or some other nation. In that context, scientists at Lawrence Livermore Lab wondered how easy or hard it would be for would-be nuclear weapon states to design and develop the bomb with their own resources, especially if they lacked classified information. To test that possibility, Livermore managers devised an experiment involving several new PhDs in physics who would try to develop a credible design for a nuclear weapon using unclassified sources only. The nth country experiment began in the spring of 1964 and took 3 years to complete, longer than anticipated. David Dobson and Robert Selden were the major participants during the experiment, which Selden later characterized as a do-it-yourself project. When they completed their nuclear weapons design, Dobson and Selden saw it as realistic enough to stage a hypothetical test. After the experiment had concluded, they went on a roadshow giving briefings to U.S. government agencies and offices. Dobson and Selden did not learn whether their design would work until after they had given their final briefing. David Dobson later recalled to the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists that one of the Livermore managers told them that if their design had been constructed, it would have made a pretty impressive bang on the same order of magnitude as Hiroshima.